here on a Wednesday night club race. Starting off with our 21-5 B main event. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready, taking the top two into that A main event. Sound of the tone. Main event underway. Hop back in there, Derek. Hop back in the line. So our leader pushing it wide and got T-boned by the oncoming train here, so he's going to fall. Brian Davis out front early, followed by Alex Walker. Looks like Joey in the 3. Derek making his way back up into the 4. We are a minute in, and Brian Davis extending his lead here, working his way through that triple section. In the yellow-gray, yellow wheels, working his way in that back area. Alex going for the slow roll, getting a stellar Marshall out of one. Brian Davis coming by the timing and scoring booth. That is your leaders working with you. Well done, well done. Game on, game on. Joe Elio moving his way up into that 2 spot. He's got that checker flag rig going into that center section. In that 2. Derek Tracy in that 3. Trying to hunt it down. Gilbert, that's number 3. Actually, you guys are racing together. Never mind. Do not give away. You guys are racing for position. I apologize for that. Watch going on to that straightaway. So the wagon train 2, 3, and 4. Out of Elio, Tracy, and Lozano. Tracy and Lozano driving through the smoke after Joey goes upside down. So Derek's going to take over that 2 spot. Going to do his best to lose this train coming up behind him. Oh, number 2 goes upside down. Lozano goes around, so he's going to reclaim. Lozano back into that 2 spot. Watch going on that straight. Go high, go high. Go high in the straight. It is clear. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Marklis. Lozano in the 2, followed by Tracy. Joe Elio, not too far back. He's still in the hunt, hoping to pick up some pieces here. We're only halfway down. We still got 2:20 to go. Lozano by the start-finish line. Derek by the start-finish line. Joe E by the start-finish line. 2 and 3 separated by 1 second. 2, 3, and 4 separated by 2 seconds. So they work their way through that center section. And your leader working his way through traffic. Well done, Alex.
2 minutes left.
Brian Davis getting things together here. Starting in that 4 position and is way out front. He's got 14 seconds on number 2. So he's got a pretty comfortable lead, and he's going to cash a little bit of it in right here. It's going to get marshaled out by Mr. Spear. Thank you very much. Lozano and Tracy still going at it. Through that back triple they go. Lozano in the all-white yellow wheels. Tracy in the black and chrome. By the start-finish line, they both go. Separated by 1 second. Double single they go through the center section. Joe Leo still not too far behind. He's just about 2 corners behind. 1:10 to go in this B main event.
One minute left.
Oh, Derek gets it upside down. That's going to give Lozano a little bit of breathing room here. Joe not quite close enough to capitalize, moving into that 3 spot. Lozano goes single, single, single through that back section. It's going to allow Derek to make up some time. Single, single through that double now. So Derek in overdrive. Brian Davis activating the adaptive cruise control here. Going to take home this victory. There's only 23 seconds left. There's no catching him, but the battle is on for that 2 spot between Lozano and Tracy. They are going to get around for another one here. That is your leader working up on you, Mr. Stieber, and number 2, 2 and 3 working up on you. Oh, we got a piece of Derek there. Derek trying to get around in a hurry. Didn't quite happen. Still on his heels, though. Derek trying to find extra gear. It's Lozano goes single again. So they are head to tail going through the panda piles there. Setting up on that back triple. Derek looks to the inside. Can't quite make it happen through that floater double. Lozano spins it around, collects a little bit of Derek. Lozano gets it straighted out first, and he's going to come by and claim that second transfer spot. Those two making it close there in the end. Brian Davis going to come by and claim his victory. We're waiting on Chandra. And then that will be the race. I'll stop. Mr. Davis, Mr. Lozano, are you staying for your A main? All right, that is a yes, I guess. All right, marshals, grab your blowers. Brian Davis saying, good Lozano, you guys will be in that A main later on this evening. 17.5 fixed timing. B main event coming up next.
Jason Peralta. John Young. Boss Lady.
All right, marshals to your
Morgan
positions, please. Marshals to your positions. Thank you to our volunteer
Sean
marshals.
Woodward.
Thank you for our individuals blowing off the track. Looks like all of our blowers got to where they need to be. You guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, 17.5 B main event. Morgan in that 5, Sean Hornberger in the 4, Jason Peralta in the 3, John Young in the 2, and your BQ, Leah Anderson. We need a marshal on the bucket.
1 minute to the start of the race.
No, Chandra, will you stay over there? Yeah, help out Mr. Stieber there. All right, straightaway is closed.
45
Pop up
seconds to the start
on
of
your
the
good
race.
spots, please. Alex, can you come over here and take this stool spot? We'll have Joe Leo, can you just marshal both sides there where you're at right there? Just kind of stand in the middle. Thank you very
30
much.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's rack them up. Let's see here. Looking pretty good. You good keeping your eye out there,
15 seconds to
Chandra?
the start of the race.
Yeah, Russ, would you mind taking that corner spot? Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready, taking the top 2 into that A main event. Sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
Keep things under control here, please. Keep it under control. Watching that back triple. 2, 3, 4, and 5 all wadded up together as they go over that back triple. Things do not work out good. They go side by side. All of them do. John Young gets the best of it. He's going to be in that 2 spot. Leia reaping all the benefits here. Breaking out early. We got John Young puts it upside down, and then Morgan gets it around. So Morgan, after having some rough qualifiers, finds himself in that 2 spot. We're going to wade through the panda piles. Blue body, white wheels. Getting things together now. We got Peralta. So right now we got Anderson, Morgan, Young, Peralta, Hornberger. Only room for 2. $140 in. Leia way out front. See you, Jake. Leia way out front in that 1. Morgan still hanging on to that 2 spot, and he is well ahead as well. Peralta Hornberger and Young got some work to do if they want to bump their way into that A main event. Laying the all pink, purple, white wheels down the straightaway she goes. Unbeatable in 21.5. Finally moved up. She'll be dominating this class in a short time, I'm sure. Through the Panda pile she goes. Morgan still holding it together. The all blue associated rig working his way in that back triple section. Finally getting things together after some rough qualifiers. He's well out ahead. He's got a 7-second lead on number 3, which is Peralta. Then we got Hornberger in the 4. Young rounding out the field. Novice A main is coming up next. That's going to include our 2 truck drivers. Our 2 truck drivers. You guys will be in race number 3. So race number 5 will be canceled. So we're going to go right into 21.5 A main event following our 4-wheel drive A main event. So 21.5 A main event, you're race number 5. Everyone's moving up a race after race number 4. All right, and see what happened with Leia there. It looks like Morgan got around Leia there, so Morgan's going to take over that lead in the all blue, followed by Leia in the 2. They're separated by 0.8. They're enjoying a 7-second lead, 7-second lead over the number 3. Looks like Morgan put it upside down. Leia puts it upside down. Leia still out front, though. So with 45 seconds to go, a couple more laps out of our top 2. Peralta in that 3, Hornberger, Young, your running order here in our 75 fixed timing B main event. We'll have a pretty stacked A main event. Due to a computer glitch on my part. Top 2 going to get around for their victory lap. John Young's going to make it around for one more, and one is finished. Leia taking the win. Hornberger, you are done in that 4 spot. There goes Morgan in that 2. Waiting for Peralta and Young to come across that start-finish line, and that will do it. And that is a race. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is complete.
Race number 3, our novice A main, and our 2 trucks coming up next. Okay. All right, let's get all those drivers to your marshalling positions, please. Got our novice A main up and underway. Need all those drivers from race number 2 down on the track, please. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Do not break them in warm-ups, please. Take it easy on the first couple laps here.
Of the race.
We got a couple of our truck drivers bowing out, so the 2 that remain, they are going to fold in with you guys.
45 seconds.
You guys will be scored separately. So novice will still be scored separate from these 2 truck drivers.
Goose. 30 seconds to the start of the race. MYK Nord. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, Goose.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. We got Lily Saunders in that TQ spot. Cole Dilly in the 2. Charles Norman in the 3. Mitchell Bailey taking a scratch. Mike Nord in the 5. Jared Dilly in the 6. Angela Rosas in the 7. 7 and 8 both taking a scratch. So Brendan moving to that 7, please. And
Goose.
Davis into that 8th spot. Where's our novice drivers? Cole, are you here? Cole going once, Cole going twice. Not here. Charles Norman, are you here? We only got 4 of you guys out here. All right. Last call for Mike Nord, Jerry Dilly, Angelo. There's Mike. Okay. Last call for our novice A main. Okay, this is how it's going to go then. 2 novice drivers and 2 truck drivers. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. You guys are going racing. Sound of the tone. All right. A lot of our novice drivers turning into pumpkins. Going home early. Only left 2 of you. Lily's going to lead it out. Look at that. Both our novice drivers leading out our truck drivers here early on. Brendan going for the waffle stomp. Misses it, though. All right, we are off and running. We got a 50-50 split. Truck drivers, novice drivers. Lily leading the pack. All right, we're 1 minute into our 5-minute main. Lily Saunders leading the novice division, followed by Mike Nord in that 2. Then we got Brennan leading out the truck, followed by Brian Davis. But that oval, though. Two minutes in, 3 to go. Lily still leading the pack in that novice division, followed by Mike Nord. Brennan Edwards, Brian Davis. We're at that halfway point, 2:30 to go. However you want.
2 minutes left.
Take a ride with our leader, Lily, through the panda piles in the all pink white wheels. Working away in the back area. Double single she goes. Rolling nice and smooth over that double onto the straightaway. She goes, clicking off another one. Over that roller double through the center section, setting up in that center triple. Double, double, single, she goes. That is a lap with your leader, Brennan Edwards. Leading out our truck class. Davis going down. Mike Nord going down. Mike Nord getting switched back on. Thank you very much, Morgan. Looks like you had some loose connectors coming loose there, so best way to remedy that is to eliminate them if you can. Lily going for a ride. Lily leading the pack here. Going to take another win on our novice division. I believe she won last Wednesday. So double wins for her. Let's see if Dad makes her graduate. Brennan's gonna bow out early. So our two truck drivers going down. Novice division's gonna finish it out here. You guys will be done when you come by that line. Four-wheel drive A-main, you guys are coming up next. Here comes your winner. Novice A-main on a Wednesday night club race. Lily Saunders. Mike Nord, after a long hiatus, comes out, finish it off in that 2 spot. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We'll need a bunch of marshals. Please hop on out.
Transponder 7962968.
We need all those drivers from that last race out on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Race number 4, our 4-wheel drive guys. You guys will be up next. I like throwing you guys a bone every once in a while. You guys are always the stepchildren of the race night and have to go last, so I bump you up every once in a while. Just so you know I'm thinking about you. We need a bunch of marshals, Got a couple of you volunteers already. Thank you very much. All right, we got our blowers down. We'll let Mr. Nord hop on out there. Brian Davis is out there. We got Mr. Stever's going to help out. Thank you. Darren's out there. We need one more on a bucket. You guys go ahead and roll them out. Take it easy. Don't break in warm-ups. We got Nick Marklis in that 8. Suzuki in the 7.
Okay,
McKinney in the 6. Sean Rogers taking a scratch. Hornberger in the 4. Boomer in the 3. Gallatin in the 2. And your top qualifier, Alex Craig.
Penguin. Sean Hornberger. Ryan McKinney.
We'll have
45 seconds to the start of the race.
this is a great car.
Bus driver, Nick Margulies.
All right, straightaway is closed. Rack 'em and stack 'em.
30
All
seconds to
right,
the
you
start
guys
of the
made
race.
it through practice laps without breaking. That's half the battle. One is right past the start-finish line. Yep, that's number
15 seconds to the
right
start of the
there.
race.
Alex, Gallatin in the 2, Boomer in the 3. Looks like we're getting things worked out here. McKinney and Marklis. Right on. Will you, Derek, will you help out Mr. Stever there? Do what to myself? Paul's mumbling incoherently. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, let's go racing. Sound of the tone. You guys keep things civil. All right, I will take it. Little bob out of Gallatin. That allowed somebody get up close. Oh, because I left off my my effect on. Sorry. All right, here we go. We are 40 seconds in, and we got Craig leading us out, tearing down the straightaway, clicking off another lap. There goes Gallatin, trying to keep him honest. Boomer in the 3. I think Boomer fell off just a little bit. Our independents and experts going to be watch going on that straight. Woo! Watching the center, Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. It is clear. The white car blended in there with those white pipes. Watch that roller double going on in the straight. Well done, Lily. Thank you very much. That's your leader working with you guys. Gallatin taking advantage of the leaders going through smoke there. Alex sends it on the inside, so battle for 1 or 2 going down. Going over that back triple. Diving under flipped cars. It is Craig and Gallatin putting on a show for us early on here in this A main event. By the timing and scoring booth they go. It is a TLR of Alex Craig and the TLR of James Gallatin. Gallatin rolls it over, lands on his lid, so it's going to give up a little bit of that lead. Going to give Craig some breathing room here as he works his way on that. Willie, watch going on that straight. Go inside. It is clear. Craig able to extend his lead on that last lap. Still got Boomer in that 3 spot. Then we got Ryan McKinney, Hornberger, Marcellus Suzuki. Your running order. Race number 5 is canceled, so our next race is going to be our 21.5 A main event. 21.5 A main, you guys are up next. We are creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Boomer walking off. Looks like Boomer going busted. Again, our 21.5 A main, you guys are up next. That's Mike Keller, Evan Furtick, Jason Peralta, John Young, Mark Suzuki, Darren Morgan, Russ Behringer, Reed Saunders, and our 2 bumps from our B main. You guys are up next. Thank you, Marshall. Gallatin making up some time here. Just about a corner behind Alex Craig. Alex Craig, we're working his way onto that straightaway now. You see that green, yellow, white car coming up on you down the straightaway. That is your leader. Well done, well done. You'll have an all-black car coming up next. He is in that 2 spot. I know you guys are fighting for position. Oh, Gallatin going for a ride. It's going to have to reset. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Still Craig Gallatin. Ryan McKinney still holding off Sean Hornberger by a couple seconds. And we got Suzuki Marcellus rounding out the order. Boomer going boom. So he is down for the count here in our A main event. With 30 seconds to go, Alex looking pretty comfortable in that 1 spot now. Too much time to make up out of the hard-charging Gallatin this late in the race. Craig clicking off another one. His fast lap is a 19 flat. See if he gets around for one more. Not sure that he will. And he will not. That is the race. When you come by the line, you'll be done. Alex Craig taking the W. Suzuki, you are done. Everyone else is done when they come by that start-finish line. Waiting on Markless. There comes Markless to finish us off. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Blow off your area. Race number 6, our 21.5A main event. You guys are up.
The race is completed. The race is completed.
All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Jason Peralta.
What's that? Oh, is it spewing water? Oh, shoot. Is it bad?
Baby Dale. John Young.
All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And go ahead and roll them out. Roll them out. We got Lozano in that 10. Brian Davis in the 9. Reed Saunders in the 8. Russ Behringer in the 7. Darren Morgan in the 6. Mark Suzuki in the 5. John Young in the 4. Peralta in the 3. Evan Fertig in the 2. And your top qualifier, Mike Keller.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Caller. Evan Fertig.
We need a couple volunteer marshals, please.
Russ Behringer. Gilbert Lozano. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Rack 'em up, rack 'em up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Get in your positions, please. And we will light this candle.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, marshals. Lily, are you cornering right
5.
there? Are you marshaling right there? Perfect, thank you. All right, here we go. What's going on there in the back? There you go. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean in the back, please. Keep it clean in the back. A little bit of carnage in that center triple. He will take it. Keller leading off that first lap. John Young in the 2. And then we got Peralta Fertig. Darren Morgan. Suzuki. Marshall, stay on your toes, please. Smallest slider we have. All right, got Keller out front. John Young still on that too. Things going on between Fertig and Peralta. Fertig in the 3, Morgan in the 4. Then we got Peralta, Suzuki, Lozano, Davis. Somebody and somebody. Our 21.5A main event. 17.5 fixed timings coming up next. Watching the Panapiles. Caller, Young, Fertig, Peralta, Morgan, Suzuki, Lozano, Davis. Grows your leader going onto that straightaway right now on the teal, white, yellow wheels down the straightaway. Coming up on Mr. Lozano. You know what to do when the time comes. Thank you very much. John Young. Still in that 2 spot.
Two minutes left.
Thank you, Marshall. Minute 45 to go, minute 45 to go. It's still Mike Caller, John Young. Here goes number 2, John Young, working his way through that center section. Double single, he goes through the Panapiles. Getting that 21.5 together here. Topping onto that straight, Mr. Lozano and Darren. You'll have number 2 working up on you shortly. When the time comes, you know what to do. Evan Fertig in that 3, coming by that start-finish line. He is about 4 seconds behind with a minute 10 to go. Peralta, give and chase. That's going to be one of your closer races there for that 3 spot.
1 minute left.
Ryan working overtime there in that corner. Everyone wants to get it wrong there. .45 seconds to go. Caller way out front. John Young in the 2. Fertig, Peralta, Suzuki, Morgan, Lozano, Behringer, Davis, and Saunders. Watching that back triple. It is clear. Thank you, Juan. Watching the center triple. It got corrected. Pull the trigger. Thank you again to our volunteer marshals. We shouldn't need any marshals after this race. There goes Caller, your leader. He is gone. He's going to cash in a lot of his lead right there. Still plenty of time, though. Working his way into that triple section double single. He goes. And he will lead the pack here. Everyone will be done when you come by that start-finish line. Here comes Caller taking that W. John Young, you are done in the 2. Evan, you are done. Davis, Behringer, Saunders, you're done. Waiting on Peralta, Suzuki, Morgan, and Lozano. When you come by the line, you will be done. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Complete. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 7, you are up next. The tallest, the only ladder we have, I guess it is. Fucking morons. Marshals to your spots, please. Drivers from race number 6, out on your positions, please. All right, you guys go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Why not? Eric Lastra.
Someone in the 12, someone in the 11. Boomer in that 10. Robert Morgan in the 9. Evan Fertig in the 8. Kevin Cornwell in the 7. Kokot in the 6. John Henry in the 5. Paul Weir in the 4. Garrick Lasher in the 3. Why not in the 2? And your top qualifier, Mike Sora.
Black Stallion. Mike Cocotte. Robert Morgan. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Sara. Boss Lady. John Henry III. Morgan Nierenberg.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Okay, Boomer.
All right, let's get Evan into the 7th spot. Evan, you are right behind Morgan. I'm sorry, right
15
behind
seconds to the
Kokot.
start of the race.
All right, where is...
Less than
Why
5.
not? Everyone getting in the right spots here? What is the major malfunction up there? So it'd be Kokot, Fertig, Morgan, Wheeler, Anderson, Morgan, Nuremberger. Yes. Who won between? Was it Morgan and Leia, or was it Leia and Morgan? I don't remember. Okay, you guys figured it out. All right, you guys got it figured out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshall's on your feet. Or sorry, yeah, on your feet unless you're sitting. Drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Keep things clean in the back. Keep it clean in the back. Single file, nice and single file. Watching the center section. Watching the center section. It is clear. All right, we are off and running. Sora, why not Henry? Top 3. Doing a little breakaway early on. Through that back triple they go. Then we got Kokot Fertig, I believe. Sora getting it wrong. That's going to move. Why not to the front? Henry into that 2. Then it's going to be Sora. Robert Morgan, sorry. Kokot Fertig. Anderson. Lastra. Through that back triple. Those last 2 go. Morgan getting it wrong. Has got to get marshaled out. That's going to move Kokot into the 3 spot. Why not going upside down? It's going to have to get marshaled out. It's going to put Henry up top. So Henry, after some rough qualifying, is going to find himself into that top spot. I should say he had a rough first qualifier. He did pretty well in the second. But he is leading out our 75 lock timing. And he is associated B64 Dirt Edition. Gets it wrong through that triple section. No one was quite close enough, though. He had pretty hefty lead over the number 2 of, it's like Kokot. All right, we're getting things squared away here with the timing and scoring. John Henry out front. Why not in the 2? Kokot in the 3. And they are all together with one another. Morgan getting it wrong. Parking in the pipe, getting out, then parking it again. Going to fall a couple spots. Lastra making strides into the 4 spot. Rolls it over. Gives it up to Sora. So Sora's going to move into that 4. But the 1, 2, 3 wagon train of Henry. Why not? And Kokot working their way through that center section. A little bit of a gap. Then it's Sora. Lastra. Morgan. Morgan making waves here late on. Bumping from that B main. Finds himself in that 6th spot. Double single he goes through that back
left.
triple. The all blue white wheel. Henry able to stretch out. Looks like the backfield 2, 3, and 4 got wadded up together. Why not still in that 2? He's just over a straightaway back. Kokot in the 3. Lasher trying to make up for lost time there. We got a minute 25 to go. Minute 25 to go. Guess I'm up next. I do too.
All right, watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Back triple is clear. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Henry leading out. Kokot in the 2. Not in the 3. Lastra. Sora. Willie! Drivers got 4 in, 1 to go. John Henry leading out. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. It is clear. Henry right now working his way through the back triple. Puts it upside down. Behringer right there to get him in that 2 spot. Is going to be not with the all red. So now first and second coming down the back straightaway. There's Henry. Got Lastra in between. That'll be first in front of you. Second right behind you. Not giving it all he's got. Under 30 to go. Henry flirting with the back triple. Puts it upside down. Not to the inside. And then he puts it upside down again, and then not puts it upside down. Henry in no man's land. So Henry had the opportunity, and here comes Lastra now. Lastra up onto the top spot. Henry into the 2. Now not into the 2. Henry into the 3. Watch in center section. Watch center section. Clear. With less than 5, drivers less than 5. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. That'll be time on the master clock. Keep 'em rolling, drivers. Morgan Nuremberg, you are done. Marshall out front, please. Fertig, you're done. Anderson, you're done. Sora, you're done. Garrett Lastra, you are done. Well, why not? You are done. Waiting on Kokot, Weir, Henry. And waiting on Weir. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Marshall's grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 8. 2-wheel drive, 17.5 Expert coming up at you next. 17.5 Expert coming up at you next. I need all these marshals back out on the track. Should have everybody out there. So your running order: Lastra, Knott, Kokot, Weir, Henry, Nuremberg, Fertig, Anderson, Sora, Morgan, Wheeler, and Cornwell. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 11th spot, Riley Tracy. In the 10, Diego Benker. In the 9, why not? In the 8, Zach McConnell. In the 7, Brendan Edwards. In the 6, Randy Locken. In the 5, Aaron Brown. In the 4, Jimmy Leff. In the 3, Willie Smith. In the 2, Kyler Cornwell. And on the pole will be local legend
Diego Benker.
Everybody get by. Marshals all to your spots, please. Marshals all to your spots.
Why not? $2. Gluten-free. 1 minute to the start of the
All right, no more laps, no
Riley
more
Tracy.
laps, no more laps. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I know
45
this
seconds
is
to the
on.
start
I
of
know
the
you
race.
guys can hear me out there. You're messing with my race program. Yeah. Let's get our cars lined up. All right, let's see
30
here.
seconds to the start
Edwards,
of
you
the
can
race.
move up to the 6. Not to the 7. Bettenker to the 8. Tracy, move on up. There we go. We had 3 guys bow out. So, all right, you guys know the gig. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. You guys are
15
going to go with the
seconds to the start of the
sound of the town. All right, we're locked down. Local legend leading us out. Smith in the 2. Legend putting it sideways. Tracy put it upside down early on. Nice 5-minute main. Spear put it upside down. It's going to drop in back to the top 6. 7, 8. Clean it clean, kids. So out front early on is going to be Willie Smith. Brown in the 2. Not putting it upside down. Leffler into the 3. Bettenker. There we go. Everybody off and running. Watching center section. Watch center section. Center section is clear. Watch center section. Watch triple, guys. Watch triple. Willie Smith leading us out with a mighty hi-ho. See ya. Brown in the 2. Looks like Spear now popping back up into the 3. Looks like Tracy in the 4. Not in the 5. Leffler, Edwards, and Bettenker going to round out my top 8. Right now, your leader, Willie Smith, off the end of the straightaway. He goes through the short chute, back double. Brown hooking it in upside down, marshals himself out. Watch in center, guys. Watch center. Thank you, Leia. Spear into 3. Edwards in the 4. Tracy in the 5. Leffler in the 6. Knott in the 7. Let's keep it clean out front. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch center triple. Nicely done, Morgan. Thank you very much. So back out front, going to be Willie Smith working his way through some back markers. Knott, you got the leader working with you. You know what to do. Everybody else, hey, let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Thank you very much. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Nicely done. Aaron Brown coming up on the back door of Tracy and Knott. Smith getting it wrong in the center section. Brown still about 4.5 feet back. Spear into 3. Two minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Brown getting by Smith now. Didn't see what happened coming on the front straightaway, but Smith going to drop it to the 2, going to give chase to Brown. Then he gets it wrong in the back triple. So now Aaron Brown going to get out to a pretty good lead. Smith going to drop it to the 2, and here comes Spear now. He's going to challenge out for that top 2. Leffler in the 3, Knott in the 4. There's your leader off the end of the straightaway, all orange with the white wheels. Smith in the 2, Spear in the 3. Leffler in the 4, then it's going to be Edwards in the 5. Tracy, Knott, Bettenker going to be my top 8. Leader right now off the end of the straightaway, that is Aaron Brown. There's second off the end of the straightaway, that is Willie Smith. Spear into 3. Through the panda piles, your leader working through the back roller. Into the back triple section, 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Watch get off the back triple, it is clear. Thank you, Paul. Aaron Brown leading out. He's got 4.6 on Smith last time by. This time it's going to be less than 4. Watch back triple, it is clear. Thank you, Evan. Spear now putting the laps together. He's going to start challenging on, on Smith. Your leader, however, off the end of the straightaway right now, all orange with the white wheels, TLR 2250. That is Aaron Brown. Smith in the 2, Spear in the 3, Leffler in the 4, Edwards, Tracy, Bettenker, Knott. Going to be my top 8. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. It is here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Leia. Watch out for oncoming traffic, guys and gal. Aaron Brown leading out. Entering into the center section of the track. Still has 3.2 on your second and third place cars. And here comes the battle royale. Smith gets it wrong in the center. Spear to the inside on top 2 now. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Brown, open track, coming down that front straightaway. He goes. Spear in the 2. Smith in, then Brown puts it upside down. Has to go single. Diego, you got leader working with you. You know what to do. With under 45 to go, drivers under 45 to go. Aaron Brown on top. Spear in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Leffler in the 4. Second and third coming up on you next. Diego, please hold your line. With 35 seconds to go, drivers, 35 seconds to go. Starting to wind the race program down. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. Two-wheel drive modified. Final race of the night coming up at you next. With less than 10, drivers less than 10. Actually less than 20, I should say. Aaron Brown on top. Spear in the 2 with under 15 to go. Spear giving it all he's got. Brown coming through the panda piles, coming up on Leffler and Knott. That'll be leader working with you. Spear in the 2. Time is winding down with 2 and 1. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Aaron Brown going to be leading it out. Going to take the win in your A main event. That is a race you will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Waiting on 2, waiting on 2, waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Marshals waiting on 1. Marshals, make sure you grab your blowers, start blowing off your areas, and that is a race. I'll stop.
All right, final race coming on up. Let's get all our expert drivers down on the track, please. We might need a volunteer.
The race is completed.
All right, let's get our marshals to our positions, please. Marshals to our positions. Thank you, Robert. Again, when our marshals don't pick up the blowers and blow their areas,
Local
it just
flip-flops
delays everyone's program because someone else has to do your job. We got a final race going. All right, we got our blowers down, blowers down. Guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. We
Ron
got
Collar.
Les in the 5,
Anderson.
Lake in the 4, Sylvia in the 3, Caller in the 2, and your top qualifier, the Facebook felon himself, Local Legend.
Zipmaster Flex.
He's on the Zuckerberg Repeat Offender Program.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'll let you guys come on by for one more, and that will do it. Finish your lap. Rack 'em and stack 'em. We're going to get this thing rolling here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Our 9th and final main of the evening. Ready to put this baby to bed?
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, boy. We need a marshal just over the pony wall here. We need one marshal. Sorry, I didn't see that.
15 seconds to
One
the start
marshal
of the
over
race.
the pony wall, please. One marshal right over the wall from the pits. It's like Juan's going to do it. Thank you very much, Juan.
Less than 5.
All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Jeez. Fistful of throttle. At a lake. Get a little piece of Caller. It's going to check and let him go by. And Spears going to reap all the benefits. Sylvia going to move into that too. Caller gets it wrong. Gets Marshall back over somehow. Stays in that 3. Then we got Lake. Lake moving to the inside on Caller onto the straightaway. Spear doing a little early breakaway here. See if you hang on to it through the panel piles. It's Sylvia in that 2. Lake in the 3. Caller going for a ride, going upside down. That's going to, yikes. That's going to move, Caller, were you out in the parking lot between Qualls and Mains? It's the car in the middle. Drive the car in the middle. Spear to the 1. Sylvia in the 2. Looks like Spear had a little bit of a bobble. And 2 and 3 get wadded up together. And now Les is going to challenge. Give Sylvia a little wheel. So Les going to move into that 3. That's going to be Sylvia Caller. So early on, things get looking interesting. Oh, Les puts it upside down. He's going to give up that 3 spot to Sylvia. Oh, it's going to be Legend, Lake, Sylvia, Anderson, Caller. Two and three to go. 2 and 3 to go. Legend Lake, Sylvia, Anderson. Caller stopping off for a quick pit stop. Make a quick adjustment, hop on back out there and get the most out of his race evening. Larry Tom sticking with us. Larry Tom, a.k.a. Sherlock Holmes. Because you figured out that the pipe wasn't connected. Sorry, I never figured out how to do it.
2 minutes left.
So mean. Legend Lake. No, I know. I would have, but Alex told me. Legend out front, Lake in the 2. Silve in the 3. Anderson in the 4. Keller making it back out there.
One minute left.
50 seconds left, 50 seconds left. Nothing really materializing. The closest battles between Lake and Silve, and they are separated by, I don't want to say Legend, Lake, Silve, Anderson, Keller, your top 5 in our 2-wheel mod division. Getting ready to put this baby to bed. Hope y'all had a good time. You guys have a safe trip home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We'll be open for business tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Oval racing going down on Friday. All day and into the evening. And then back to off-road Saturday morning. 15 seconds to go. And you'll be racing to the line. Legend coming home for the win. Keller coming home for that 5 spot. Les and Lake, and that is a race. All stop, all stop. Track is
The race is
closed.